Especially powerlifters, they neglect that. They treat their accessories like they're a bit of a chore, and they kind of just go through the motions a bit too much, and they don't apply any real killer instinct or intensity to these movements. Now, if you want to be well-rounded and you want to be the best you can be, you need to train every single movement you do with the same focus and intensity, okay, that you would for your main movements. Give them the respect, and then, obviously watch the gains come. Welcome back to your mum's favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. Don't be upset about it. It is what it is, baby. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay if she likes the channel. Everyone can watch. Now today, it's back day. I'm on day 2 of week 2 of my Godkiller program, and it's so it's back. We got some shoulders and we have biceps. Now the shoulder work, there's no pressing today, so thinking some raises, some lateral raises, getting a nice delt pump. But yeah, thinking about big compound movements for the back today, starting with probably some really heavy rows as the main compound movement for the back, followed by, I would say, some lat pull downs, and then hitting the delts, talking about the rear delts, the side delt, and probably finishing with some biceps. So definitely probably a hypertrophy focused day, but obviously still some strength work with the back movement, with the rowing movement. The initial movement is the heavy work. And yeah, as I said, this is the Godkiller program, which is on or available, the Cult Strength Method, which is now live. You can now subscribe to the Cult Strength Method, my new and improved online coaching and programming system. So if you're ready to get strong, if you're ready to get really fucking strong and you're ready to work, you better go sign up now at cultstrength.square.site. Subscribe to that, and obviously you'll get your programming. You'll have 6 options. So whether you just want to do squat, bench, maybe you just want to do a deadlift, or you want to do all 3, maybe you want to do power building, maybe you want to do an actual powerlifting prep, or maybe you want to run my exact program, you'll have your choice of all of that. And obviously you're going to get some feedback, some critique, which is obviously going to be very, very handy for you in regards to you achieving your goals in the gym. So really excited to have launched that. If you have any questions about it, please drop a comment. And yeah, we're heading to Gateshead Anytime Fitness again today, and I'm excited to see what equipment we can use there for back day. I should have my gym set up within a couple weeks, but we'll see how we're going. At the moment, I'm really enjoying the training. I'm enjoying the new program, and using some different equipment, training in a different environment. It's nice for a change, but definitely keen to get back to my own gym and my own equipment, but that'll be ready when it's ready. Yeah, caffeine now. We'll be at the gym in 5 minutes, and then we'll catch up and we'll chat about exactly what's going to go down today. And I dare say I'll probably share some little tips and some wisdom with you in regards to this session, and how you could probably benefit from training like this, because there's a lot of benefits to having a big strong back, and also it looks really good to have big shoulders and big arms. So we'll chat soon. Let's get it, baby. All right, baby, so we're in the gym now. We're here at Anytime Fitness, and today for my back session we're starting with the iso lateral row, the hammer strength. Now this is again one of my favorite pieces of equipment when it comes to back training. I used one very similar last week in my session for my back day. Not something I usually have access to, so I'm going to use it, of course. Now we're starting with heavy rows today. We have 3 plates aside loaded at the moment, and I've done a couple warm-up sets with 1 plate and 2 plates. But we'll start our work here at 3 plates aside, but we're going to add a plate each set, and then maybe our last set we might do a rep out set with 1 hand at a time. So we'll work up pretty heavy, but the intensity of the movement is going to be really high, meaning that last set or 2 will be pretty close to failure. And then after this, I'll move on and get my vertical pull. So this being a horizontal pull, we'll get a vertical pull as well, because we've got to think about, we're trying to build balance here as well as strength, and obviously a good physique. We want to have a big back, obviously to match big pecs, big shoulders, big arms, etc. But we're trying to build balance as well. And That's extremely important. So we're going to train our back at a multiple different angles. So we're doing a vertical pull, horizontal pull. We might pull from different angles, just like we would press, right? We do our flat bench press, we do incline press, we do overhead press. So you need to think about also pulling on those angles. You know, that 1-to-1 push-pull ratio as well, in terms of your volume, is important. So make sure you're doing just as much rowing that you're doing pressing. You know, if you can do that, that's a great way to obviously avoid injury and again, maintain a well-balanced physique, which many of you may find important. But we'll get started now. This is, again, session 2 of week 2 of my Godkiller program, which is available on the Cult Strength method, as well as a whole bunch of other programs. But we'll get to work, we'll build up a plate each set, and as I said, the last set or two will be really high intensity. It's gonna be a good day. Gonna get a fucking filthy pump. Let's go. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. And as you can see there, right, something really important as well, I talk about this a lot, is full range of motion. They're not short, choppy reps. So every rep, I'm in a full stretch position to full contraction. Now, keeping in mind, the area or the part of the lift you're going to elicit the most gains is in the full stretch position. So if you're stopping your reps here, doing this, you're selling yourself short, right? Full stretch, full contraction. Get it done. All right, baby, so we'll go 5 plates aside. This will probably be my last warm-up set before I do that one big top set. Let's get it. Full range of motion, it doesn't change even when it's heavy, stays the same. Easy work. Easy peasy. And all I need today for training is, of course, my Cult Strength Figure 6 lifting straps. They're available on my website right now, cultstrength.square.site. We have wrist wraps, knee wraps, programs, and of course, you can sign up for the Cult Strength method. We're back in a minute. We'll go 6 plates, and we'll rep out a set, as many reps as I can. Let's go. All right, baby. So we're going to do our top set now. We've got 6 plates aside for the isolateral row, and I'm going to do one set here with as many reps as I can till failure, and then I'm going to do a set with one hand each side. But again, as you can see, it's so important to train your back with the same intensity that you might train your bench press or you might train your squat or your deadlift, right? I think a lot of people, especially powerlifters, they neglect that. They treat their accessories like they're a bit of a chore, and they kind of just go through the motions a bit too much, and they don't apply any real killer instinct or intensity to these movements. Now, if you want to be well-rounded and you want to be the best you can be, you need to train every single movement you do with the same focus and intensity, okay, that you would for your main movements. Give them the respect, and then, obviously watch the gains come, okay? If you haven't been doing that, you're seriously missing out. And if you think you've been doing it, really consider it. Are you actually training your back movements and the boring things as hard as you would the things that you enjoy doing? The answer is probably no. We'll do a top set now, and then we'll do probably a set with one hand for as many reps as we can after that as well. Let's get it, baby. Even though this is, heavy, the range of motion doesn't change. I don't start getting sloppy with the reps. Full range of motion. as many as we can. Let's go. You know, nearly 13. As you can see, I wasn't cutting reps, or, you know, the reps became not as good, but I was still working through the full stretch position, which is where obviously most of the gains are going to come. We'll take a minute and then I'll do one more set, one hand at a time, and then we've got lat pull downs. Let's go. All right, baby, so we're going to do one set now, one arm at a time till failure, and we'll see how many reps we can get on each arm. I probably suspect that my right side's stronger, but I'll do my right side second then. So I'll do my left side first, and I'll do my right side, and see if we can match the reps. Was that 15? And one thing to remember, guys, if you're doing this machine in particular, I see it all the time, right? If you're gonna do it single armed, in a sense, drop the ego, keep your chest close to here, right? When you're doing it, I see a lot of people, they separate themselves from the pad and they do this. They pull back here, but there's hardly any weight once it's up higher, right? Just on how the machine's built. You want to be close to here, so we're pulling from the bottom end of the range with the machine. I hope that makes sense. It's just easier to row up here than it is from here. We'll get one more set on the other side. It was a bit easier on the right side for sure, but I didn't want to do more than 15. That would make me feel uneven. But we'll get some lat pull downs in now. Chat in a sec. All right, baby, so we're gonna do 3 sets of lat pull downs now. The weight stack probably isn't all that heavy, so I'll probably keep the reps a little bit higher for this one, considering as well that the rows were the heavy movement for the back work today. We'll go 3 sets of say 15 to 20 reps. Let's get it. Fatigue is definitely pretty high after the rows, but that machine, the stack is actually pretty heavy. Not a huge fan of the handle. But I'm used to training with other shit, but that's okay. One more set of these, and then we'll hit rear delt, side delt, and biceps. If you're still here though, like this video, drop a comment, and subscribe. You're the best. Man, my lats are fried. I think that was only 13 or 14. But so far so good. It's serving its purpose. This is an intense back session. We'll hit some rear delts now, and then we'll finish shoulders and biceps. Let's go. All right, baby, so on to rear delt flies now. Now with the lat pull down, just quickly, obviously that wasn't super strict with my form, my technique, right? There was a little bit of momentum there. Now keep in mind, when it comes to these movements, we can train them multiple ways, right? Most of the work that I do on lat pull downs is quite strict, okay? But there's also times where we can go a little bit heavier, use a little momentum, because it's still really gonna help you elicit gains and strength, okay? So just don't get into the mindset that everything has to be done really strict to achieve gains. There's a time and place to be strict. There's a time and place to be a little looser. I wouldn't say reckless, but a little looser with your form, using a bit of momentum, shifting a little bit more weight, right? Especially with machines. I'm not talking about barbell movements like bench press, squat, deadlift, right? But machines, injury risk is relatively low, so you can afford to send it a little bit more. Right now though, rear delt flies, and again, this is gonna be a really strict movement, right? Chest supported, there's no movement allowed, no momentum. We're just using our rear delt and our upper back to squeeze the weights back. So we'll get 2 sets of this before we move on to our side delts. God damn. All right, so now we're going to hit some side delts. We're going to do lateral raises, but I'm going to superset these with some bicep curls as well with some dumbbells, just to increase the intensity of the session, but also gets me out of the gym a bit quicker, right? It's quite a long session, and these movements now, they're quite light. So if you want to, right, have these in your program, these sorts of movements, you're always welcome to kind of superset things to increase that intensity and output as well, but also to quicken things up a little bit, because you don't always want to spend 3 hours in the gym. Sometimes you want to be out a bit quicker, and you pair exercises together. That's a great way to obviously be more time efficient to make sure you're getting all the work done. But we'll go 3 sets of each now, and then we'll finish off with 3 more sets of biceps at the end as well, to make it 6 sets total for biceps. Hell yeah, baby. Let's do it. All right, baby, so we're gonna finish now with 3 sets of preacher curls on the machine, just finishing off the biceps, really. It's been a fantastic session. Now, in regards to the cold strength method, quite a few people have signed up already, which is fucking awesome. It's only been like 12 hours, so we will officially start on Monday, which is in 2 days. But a big thing that I see is people hesitant to start because they want to wait until they feel like they're ready, or wait till a certain point where they feel like more comfortable to jump in. That kind of defeats the purpose, right? The quicker you start implementing good technique, good practices, and a good program, the quicker you're going to be where you want to be. Because in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, if you're waiting to get to a certain point, all of your competition, everybody else that's doing this shit as well, is going to get further ahead of you because they're not waiting. There's no perfect time, and if there was a perfect time, the time is now. It is what it is. It's food for thought. So if there's something you want to do, if you want to be good at lifting weights, if you want to be big and strong, don't second guess it, don't hesitate. We'll get to work and we'll get them gains, baby. And I like to think that I am proof of that. You know, I'm quite open about who I am, what I do, and my training as well is very transparent. As I said, I'll be doing the Godkiller program, which is going to be available on the cold strength method if you want to train exactly like me. But of course, that may not be you, right? You may have different goals. But we have bench press programs, deadlift, squat programs, 3-lift powerlifting programs, power building programs, you fucking name it. And of course you get group Zoom calls and feedback to help you with the technique, all that shit. But right now we've got 3 more sets, we'll finish strong and we'll wrap it up at the end. Let's go, baby. If you're still here, like this fucking video, drop a comment and subscribe, or I'm gonna drink all your chalky milk, and you can blame no one but your mum because she'll let me. Let's go. Ooh, good to me. One more. One more. It's hard, baby, but you may as well deal with a fucking smile on your face. And if you're not smiling, well, probably doing the wrong thing, probably in the wrong fucking business, put it that way. You gotta be sick to do this shit. Oh. I think I reached failure. Congratulations, you achieved failure. God damn. And there's the session done. Back, shoulders, biceps. A fantastic session, and really good vibes in the gym today. Now, a little something right now. Obviously, you know, I had a few weeks off, right, of training, and for me that was a little tough because I'm used to being busy and working and stuff like that. So it left me with a lot of time to ponder things, and to be honest with you, right, if I'm being honest, transparent, that there's been times when I've been doing this YouTube thing where I wonder if I'm, you know, doing the right thing. Even though things are going fantastic and I'm happy doing it, we still get those thoughts. It's like, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And sometimes you get, you know, slapped in the face with an answer. And for me, in the last 10 days, I've had quite a lot of people just randomly come up to me, whether it's at the shops, on the street, in the gym, at the service station, saying that they're a big fan of my channel. Now, I'm not saying this to toot my own horn or any shit like that. I don't need to toot my own horn. My ego is robust as it is. It doesn't need inflating. But what that means to me is that I am on the right path, and people are watching and people enjoy it, right? These people have expressed that they find, you know, enjoyment out of watching, and they learn things, right? And that's why I'm doing this. And for example, today in the gym, in just 2 hours on a Saturday, it was pretty quiet. I had 5 different young men come up and introduce themselves, and they said that they watch my channel. And to me, that really lets me know that I'm on the right path, doing the right thing. So it makes me happy. I feel very fulfilled right now. It was a great session. It was great to meet some people, and it's good to see everyone working hard. And you know, it's a Saturday, you could be out doing other things, but the people in the gym today were in the gym because they really wanted to be there, and that's cool. But that's enough for today. Remember, the Cult Strength method is live now. Whether you want to do just squatting, just benching, deadlifting, you want to do power building, power lifting, or you want to train like me, go and check it out. Remember, there's some other cool bits and pieces that come with it. And if you have any questions, again, please drop a comment or send me an email at thecultstrength@gmail.com to sign up. Go to cultstrength@gmail.com, and no, cultstrength.square.site. Oh, I got fucking confused there. Oopsie daisies. So the website cultstrength.square.site, and the email is thecultstrength@gmail.com. It's just a lot of words and dots and this and that, right? Fucking hell. I'm gonna get some food now. Enjoy the rest of my Saturday. I'm gonna spend some time with my little boy. We're gonna go to Intensity. We're gonna play some arcade games, and then I'm gonna edit this video and get it online for you motherfuckers tonight. So until next time, which is gonna be tomorrow, because it's leg day, you know what to do. Go to the fucking gym, baby. Let's get it.